Dear loved ones, wow, as I've said before, light has won. As I've said before, we are going towards the light, even though some things look a little funny right now. Hello, Samantha. Hello, Melinda. Beautiful having you here. Love has won. The light has won. I'd like to read a passage from this book, I Am. And it's called I Am, The Soul's Journey to Source Within. And it has a lot of beautiful truths. I'd like to repeat some direct messages that are channeled. Because I think many of you need to hear that. And this is direct from Source. We want you all to hear what we have to say. We are standing here in front of you. And we have a message of love for each and every one of you. We will be telling you something that is very important for the survival of Mother Earth. And all we are asking for you to do is to listen. We are here because of your survival and your happiness and your prosperity and your freedom. This is something that we have been planning for a long time. This is something that you have needed for a long time. We are the star seeds from other galaxies that have seen what has been happening in this world, and we have decided to come and help you take care of this for the benefit of everyone on Mother Earth. Hello, Cindy. All we ask is that you listen and follow what we say with love and peace in mind. We are here to help you take back your freedom, your rights, your agriculture. And it's all about opening up your hearts. Your communities, your family, your neighbors will prosper and you will once again be able to sustain yourselves in love, harmony, and peace. It is something that has been planned for a while. And Helene Gross is here as a speaker of this. She's kindly relaxed and let us come through her so that you get this message. We see you in peace, we see you with freedom, and we see that you are able to be healthy and grow healthy crops as well. We see you sharing love through your crops and through your communities. We are happy and pleased that you are here today and that you are giving this a chance, because before you know it, this is going to be spreading all over the world. This is love and peace, and this message is not only for the United States, it is for the whole world. Okay, so this is interesting, right? Because guess what? This book here was written in 2012. And the messages are universal. You can go on my website if you want to download this book or if you want to have a physical copy. But when I'm reading this book, I'm getting the information that I got in 2012. And that information is very relevant to what we are doing right now and what is happening right now on this planet. Does it look like we are loving everybody and loving each other? No, not right now. But I'm going to open up another side here. What is going to stop the madness that we have seen? What is going to stop it is love. And you will see it Actually, it has already happened. Actually, the love has already happened. The light has already won. And as you are looking at the world from the perspective as you are seeing a play. But let's do this. Let's do this. I came here to show you and to give you some cards and to speak to you and to raise the frequency and to open up for all the beauty, right? Hello, Elena. Hello, Catherine. Okay. Let me see. First, let's take a card for the world right now. And many of you are suffering. Some of you are even getting along pretty well. Hello, GD. So I'm just going to take a card for the world right now. And what card am I getting? This is the card I'm getting for the world right now. Exactly as I said. It's an illusion. It's not... Hello, Tammy. It's an illusion. It is not what it is, what you see. Look at that. There's a snake behind it. It's the evil. The evil behind a mask. Thank you. It's the evil behind a mask. Do you see the fact that this is what we're seeing? We're seeing a show. Have you seen the faux circus that is supposed to be the White House? Have you seen it, guys? You're awake. If you're on this channel, you're working with me, you're awake. You know that's not what's happening. But love to all. Yes, Lisa. I believe that love will conquer all. And this is what we're going towards. Abundance, guys. It's abundance in money. It's abundance in love. It's abundance in sharing. It's united. This is what we're going towards. And when I look at that and I go in and I ask my guides, some days I have been worried. They keep saying, why are you worried? We've told you the same thing over and over and over again. The light has won. The light has won. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not really seeing it. None of us are seeing it. How do we know? How can we know if the light has won if we're not seeing it? And then you see a little bit here, and then a little bit there, and then a little bit there. You know, I know a lot of things that are going on through politics, but I'm also wondering how many of you are really seeing what's happening. Again, success. You see, this is what we're going towards. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you see right now with your third dimensional eye. It's when you go up into the higher dimensions. How are you feeling? When you go up into the higher dimensions and then you look at everything, you're like, ha! It's a cinch. No problems. No problemo. Maybe I said that wrong. But really, it isn't. Why? Let me tell you something. When you shift your perspective, when you look at it from a higher perspective, you see the silliness, you see the falseness. And you also know that we are going in such a high frequency, and every morning, I don't know about you guys, but I'm uploading, downloading, I'm bringing in this information, this beautiful energy that we're being completely showered with. Go out into the sun, let the sun come on you, have fun, celebrate, because this is where we're going. We're going into a beautiful, beautiful time. And in the 70s, they talked about it. They talked about the age of Aquarius, the golden age. The age of Aquarius, the golden age. And they were stopped in their tracks. The love revolution was going on, and guess what happened? Yes, they were stopped of the evil. But we cannot be stopped now. We cannot be stopped, and you know why? Because we have already more or less gone into the tipping point. We have too many awakened people on this planet to stop. Sometimes it feels like we are not even close. But I know that that is what is happening. We are too awakened. We still have a whole bunch of things that are going on regarding how we feel about different things. And this card here, morality, is telling me to open up. Okay. I'm going to tell you straight. In 2012, I was writing this book that I was showing you in the beginning. I am. I am. What does I am mean? Okay. In this book, The Soul's Journey to Source Within, we are already. We are all that is. Now, not everybody's going to embody that. I am embodying the fact that I am. I am. I'm not connected. I am. If you open up to your I am, you are. Now, for some people that sounds, oh, she's talking a little bit of craziness right now. I want you to think about this. Where are we all one? In the non-physical. So, I am, what about you? You are. But if you don't acknowledge it, I can't do anything about that. I can only help you see the I am that you already are. I am all that is. Now, some people are going to look at me and say, that's blasphemy. That's from their perspective, but I am. Allow yourself to bring in the version that you already are. You are, I am, that I am. Open up to that. Open up your heart. That's it. So, this is profound. And when you open up to that, when you open up to the I am, and you put on your big girl, big boy shoes or boots or pants or whatever you want to put on, and you step into that, if you step into the I am, you will be one with all at all times. That means you are bringing in the superpower that is you. Now, if any of you are wondering, how do I do this? Connect with me. Right now, I am just channeling what you need to know. If you feel your body is tingling with energy, if you feel that you are raising your frequency, if you feel that your whole being is like, whoa, what's she talking about? You kind of are getting it. You're kind of getting it. You're not completely getting it. It's okay. I'm sowing a seed within you because you are. I am, you are. This is something that most people do not dare talk about. Why? Because they can be called all kinds of things. But the first time I experienced it, okay, the first time when I was a grown-up that I experienced it is about 17 years ago. Hey, Kaylee. 17 years ago. What happened 17 years ago? I was at a retreat. done this many times, but this was one that was very special. And the leader said, he pointed towards me, he says, "You are God." And I was like, yeah. But I didn't like the word God at that time. So it's easier to say, I am. That's why it's important to know when you say I am and you say something behind it, make sure it's good. I am love. I am light. I am divine. Or just, I am. This is empowering. This is powerful. This is something that a lot of people would have a hard time saying. But then I will address this and I will say, why do you not feel and do you not embrace that? I am that I am. Embrace it. Embrace it. Bring it in. Open your heart. Expand. In my book, I write about the time that Jesus gave me the, you know when you do the relay runs and you have this pin or this stick that you give to the others? He gave me the stick. He says, okay, run with it. It's yours now. Time to open up, time to awaken humanity, time to empower humanity. I'm going to do some cards here, but I just want you to know, listen, when you listen to something like that and does it resonate with you? If it resonates with you, you're getting there, okay? If it resonates with you, bring it in, hug it, because it's the truth. I am. You are. Open up to that. You will be very empowered. This is what we need. This kind of information is what we need now to bring forth in this world. Because if you bring that in, you manifest. You can directly manifest. That's even more important than anything else that anybody else can ever say. Because if you embrace the I am, you are embracing the superpower that is the non-physical, bringing it down into the physical, opening your heart and allowing. You see, when you do that, you become unstoppable. And the more of us that do it, the more of us that are going to become unstoppable, the more of us that raise the frequency, the more of us that are going to help shift everything much, much faster. Just watch. It is shifting right now, but it's a little, it's having a hard, you know how it is when you get a car and you get it stuck in the mud. It's taking its while. You're spinning the wheels. But you can't get out. That's what's happening right now. It is beautiful, though. It is beautiful to understand that each one of us is the I am. Each one. Bringing that superpower, bringing the connection, bringing it in to the hearts, bringing it into the bodies, bringing it out and allowing it to guide us. Opening up to our own guidance system. I am that I am. I am that I am, or I am. And this feels sometimes when you have heard it for the first time, it'll feel a little bit foreign. But just by hearing it, it's going to open up the codes, the keys, that you have already downloaded when you were born. It'll start opening up those keys because it will become your truth. Why did I decide to do it on a Sunday evening? Just because it was the right time to do it. Okay, so let me take some cards for some of you, because I know some of you were coming here for the cards. But with the cards, you get a little bit of wisdom as well, okay? Let's see here. Let me see here. Catherine, you were the first ones. Let me get a card for you. I'm going to take from the other deck. I'm well. Just continue sharing, my dears. I'm very well. Hope you are too. Okay, Catherine, let's see what it has for you. Ooh. You have some interesting times ahead of you. I see abundance, but I see emotions. I see the cup is flowing over. I see that you're connected to your higher self. I see that you're connected to the guidance system. And when I see the rainbows, that usually means there's a very colorful future that you're going into. And I also see that you are opening up to the divine version of you. And opening up to becoming the best version of you. I do see the doubts as well. And that is something that I keep telling everybody, please, when you doubt, the only thing that happens is you go into a lower frequency. Stay in your heart. And if you have a hard time doing that, open up to your own divinity and your own heart and do things that make you smile. Remember the things that made you smile. Remember the things you loved to do when you were younger. Go back and do that. Become a child again. Have fun, okay? Samantha, let me see what you are having here. Have fun, my dears. And everyone who's listening to this is for everyone as well, okay? This is not just for Catherine. Samantha, oh! This is beautiful. Oh, okay, this is beautiful. Samantha, I see the divine love, the lovers, opening up, connecting with the divine love as well. But if you are looking for love, there's butterflies. That means transformation. There is growing. There's growth. There's the sacred geometry. That means the numbers are fitting. There's the dove. That means peace and love. There's the sun, radiance. Samantha, you got something good coming, or it has already come. I'm just looking at this. The lovers, okay? Look at it as if you're in a love relationship and this relationship is amazing, it's going to be even better. But if you haven't found him yet, open your heart up for that. Open your heart up for him or her. I don't want to put any stereotypes here. This is open. Hearts, open hearts for relationships, open hearts for even the relationship to ourselves, which is one of the most important relationships we can have, right? Hello, my beautiful friend. Vanessa. Let's see what Vanessa, what's happening here with Vanessa? What is happening with Vanessa? I'm married. Oh, open up your heart even more. Surprise him. Or Okay, Vanessa, you have some work to do. I see some sadness. Not completely sad. Okay? But what I'm seeing is there's some suppressed childhood stuff that needs to be worked on. And I know it's the devil. Don't look at it as a bad thing, okay? It has the number 6. It says the devil. That has to do with everything that is suppressed that needs to come up to the surface. You might need some work. You might need to work with old childhood stuff. Bring it up to the surface. And many of us need that right now. To the stuff that we've suppressed, the stuff that has been happening throughout our lives, sometimes different lives, but especially in this life right now is a karma life. And when that happens, I will say, understand that what you're going through is not going to be forever. It's temporary. And if you need help to clear this, to purify yourself, to rid yourself of old programming and old thoughts and old whatever it is, patterns, connect with me. Because this is what I'm specializing in. Because there is love in the end. It's just that sometimes it's very hard to see when you're dealing with a lot of other different things that are not seeming to be easy right now. And then, of course, everything going on around you. And, you know, it's sometimes it's very, very tough. So that was Vanessa. I love you too, my dear. Okay, Justine. Hej på dig. Hvem er det, som siger det? Eleanor. Okay, yeah, det kommer. Skal vi se her. Let's see here. Where are we? Yeah, it was Justine right now. Okay, let's go here. So, opening up to the I am. The I am. Let's see, Justine. The Empress. Right now I'm looking at the owl, which means, for me, it means wisdom. Some people say it's magic, but it's wisdom as well. It is flight without sound. The Empress has butterflies, transformation. There is the swan, which means loyalty. There's the little fawn. There are roses. There are fruits, which means things are happening. It is a fruitful event, so it's a very powerful event. You're opening up to the power of you. We see the star that is guiding. It's guiding you, and of course we see the dove. And we see the moon, which has a lot to do with our emotional state. But what I'm seeing most of all is waking up to who you really are. And sometimes that can be a little bit painful. But accessing and opening up for the divine guidance, that is what you are opening for. Letting your heart flow, letting your heart expand. Letting your heart expand. Okay, my dear. Hey, girl. Roxy. Jennifer, let's see what Jennifer has. I'm still using these cards. These are so pretty. But I'm going to go a little bit over in the other cards in a while, just in a moment. But I feel I'm doing these right now because they have a little bit strength, Jennifer. And here you have the infinity sign. If you guys are, anybody who's looking at this right now, bring out your lion. And the infinity sign is the heart that is expanding, opening up. 8 is infinity. 8 is continuation. And opening up to the wisdom of the forest, the wisdom of the trees, the big trees that stand still, where life is turning around, but they are not really ever still. They're only still where they are standing, but they're always working with us. And if you need to find strength, go into the forests, the peace, or sit under a tree. Just let it heal you. You know? But I feel that is what's happening a lot. Haha, Vanessa, that's cool. It's interesting that you say that you don't remember much, but what you remember was not bad. That's amazing. Sometimes you could be, you're welcome, Jennifer. Sometimes you can actually be, I can have periods that I don't remember much. And then when I start, something will come up, and then, or I'll see a picture, or I'll watch a movie, or I'll hear a song, and then suddenly a memory comes back, Well, I can also say, Vanessa, there's another thing I want to say about that card, and that is sometimes we have to let go of some stuff. Okay? Many of you, not all of you, but many of you are probably in a karmic relationship, or have just shifted out from a karmic relationship, because those don't work anymore. They have to, unfortunately, all depending on where you are, but many times those are the relationships that are needing to, you have learned your lesson, and you need to continue on your path. Sometimes the paths go separate, and especially when it has to do with karmic relationships. And the way karmic relationships work they are difficult. There's a deep love because there's been, these relationships have to do with relationships you've had in several lives, so you know each other, but they're difficult. So let me just see if there's anyone else here. You're welcome. Eleanor. Let's see, Eleanor. Let's see what Eleanor is needing to see. You're up late. or early. I don't know which one right now. Let's see here. The Chariot. Okay. So, Eleanor, you are right now working like everybody else between the good and the evil. You are picking. You have the power of the stars to help you. Which way are you going to go? You have some decisions to be making. This is very powerful. But you have the heart in the right place. So when you look at it from that perspective, you have the heart in the right place. The stars are guiding you. Open up to that. What feels right? What is more in alignment with your heart? That will be the right choice to make. Okay. Okay, Dave, if Dave would like one, he needs to share this with another group, you know? But let me see here. Let me see. Okay, let's see what's happening. And if I look at the cards here, I will see. Huh. The swan. The lonely swan. The number 4, foundation. Good foundation. Build a good foundation, or you are building a good foundation. This is for Dave. And when I see the sign of the inevitable spiral, that means it's ancient. There's some ancient wisdom that is to be imparted to you. You are opening up to, right now you're looking at the world from behind a window, but you're opening up to the sun. You're opening up to adventure. You're opening up, but you are still also very much of a peaceful nature. Okay, you're very peaceful. And when it has to be 4, it has something to do with you are building a good foundation. And then I see, what are they called? A dragonfly. Dragonfly is transformation. Transformation. You're about to transform. And then you have the swan. And the swan is the Danish national bird, but it also means loyalty. Loyalty, my dears. Okay. You are welcome. Brenda. See what the world, what the oracle has in store for you, Brenda. Okay, let's see here. This is very powerful. Each one of you watching this is also getting this. The wands. Okay, we have some things to work out. You see the wands? We have things to work out. We have things to go through. We have, Brenda, it's almost like you have the power, you have the stamina, you have the direction. Go for it. Don't stand back. Go for it. It is, you got the stars, and you have the weapons that you need to go. You have all the tools you need to manifest. Just allow it. Open up for it. So, välkommen Elinor. I want to open up for the world right now. I'm going to use the spirit animals. Because the animals are the ones that are most in alignment with the world. They're also the ones that we are hurting on many levels. They are connections. Look at the spirit. We need to open up to their wisdom because they're very wise. We need to learn from them. So this is what's happening, guys. Whether you like it or not, you can't make this one up. Butterfly, rebirth. Whenever I look at the butterfly, I feel that this whole world right now is in a cocoon, about to fly. You can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with this world and love every part of your journey. And right now, it is very difficult to love this part of the journey, right? Because you're like, oh my gosh, we're just waiting and waiting and waiting for things to happen. It is. It is happening. But this is the beauty of butterfly. Rebirth. That's what we're doing right now. We are rebirthing. Let's see what ascended masters that are coming here to work with us. Let's see what they have to say. Because the Ascended Masters are here if you choose for them to be in your lives. You don't have to. But if they are and you open up to them, they have a lot of wisdom. And of course, we humans have been celebrating them. And they're asking us right now, this, okay, Vanessa, the Ascended Masters or the spirit of the animal, spirit animals? Spirit of the Animals Oracle, that's the one that I had before. Okay, and right now I'm doing the old Ascended Masters. So I don't know which one it is. Balance the career and home life. Isis. Now she has come very much full circle with a lot of females and males. Isis has the feminine power, the all-encompassing power. The animals, Vanessa. I had a feeling. So this is the way the cards look. I love this whole, very, very powerful. Okay, but this is the card deck. This is how the deck looks. Spirit of the Animals Oracle. Okay. Balance home and career, she says. Okay, let's see. Isis. Oh, I love Isis. Let's see what she says here. Let's see here. Choose peace. Okay. You drew this card as a reminder to keep balance in your life. You can do this more easily than you may imagine. You already know which part of your life is lopsided. Like the whole world. I like to make it really, you know. My 80-year-old mother, I called her during the worst part of the pandemic, which we know is now a plandemic or a scamdemic, however you look at it. But my 80-year-old mother, she says, I said to her, how are you doing in this? And she says, Helene, do you understand? I went through Second World War in Europe. I'm good. I was like, oh, that's nice to have that perspective. Anyway, you already know which part of your life is lopsided, and you may be feeling symptoms of burnout from this imbalance. You can shift your energy in positive ways by devoting time each day to your priorities. Even 30 minutes a day spent in meaningful ways will lift your mood, morale, and motivation. And in my book, I'm writing about this as well. When we do not give ourselves the time, we don't take time for ourselves, we don't value ourselves, we don't give ourselves let's say a gift. And my gift is always going inwards. Every morning I go inwards. Meditate, download the information from the above, take walks, because you need to sustain yourself on a high frequency. You need to value yourself, because if you don't value yourself, you don't respect yourself, then nobody else will either. So taking time each day to go within, taking time each day to value, to love, to open up, and to release what is no longer needed within yourself, that is going to help you in the future. So when I wrote the book, The I Am, that's what I started with. I started telling everyone, I am that I am. I am all that is. Now, for some of you that do not resonate with this, just give me a little moment here. You might not resonate with it because you might be programmed to understand that as being blasphemous. But it is not time to become the little person. It is time to step into the divinity of you, to the superpower that you are. It is time to open up to that superpower. Okay? It is time to open up to the fact that you are the creator. The I am. I am that I am. And in this book, 2012, I wrote about what's happening now. Why did I know that? Because I opened up to the I am. You can do that too. That's the book that I thought was, well, it's probably going to be on the shelf. I started reading it today again, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it is totally relevant. It's telling me everything that was happening here on this, everything that's happening on this planet. I already wrote 2012. So when you understand who you are, it is not, you are not your body. Okay? Right now, you and I are one. We are one in the non-physical part of you. The part of you that is always living will always live. Okay? I feel your hearts. You feel my hearts. Maybe not, but the frequency on this channel right now is love. Love is expansive. In 2012, we went from fear to love. We went from male to female. I am saying that the best way to work with this is having the balance between the male and the female within each person, right? Having a balance, opening up to that balance. All I'm doing right now is channeling what the universe wants you to know, what the I am wants you to know. Okay? You are not your body. You are the part of you that never dies. The part of you that maybe even has been living in other dimensions, other planets, other star systems, other galaxies. And when you understand that, when you start understanding the vastness of who you really are, you are ancient. Because if you wouldn't be listening to this. I am ancient. So open up to the divinity of you, to the love of you. You are. I am. I am that I am. Another thing, when you understand, when you awaken to who you are, nothing can hold you down anymore, no matter what happens. But understand that the light has won. There is no doubt about that. The light has won. And I can't wait to share this united, yes, old souls. I can't wait to share with you this united love, this abundance, this beauty. Once you declare that you are, once you declare I am, the energy that you get through you, the energy that comes to you, the abilities that come to you are amazing. It opens your heart. I'm feeling your hearts right now. It opens your heart to expanding. You can expand your heart beyond this planet, beyond this universe. Have you ever tried that? It's easy. I do it all the time. People are like, what? I can feel some of you are like, okay, she's on something. Yeah, I'm on the divine plane. I mean, I'm totally having a wonderful time. I'm totally in the now, the I am. I'm in bliss right now. Can't take me down from there, no matter what happens. It's a wonderful place to be. And many of you are experiencing glimpses of it. Can you imagine if you're there the whole time? All you do is smile. All you do is love. All you do is expand. All you do is unite. That, my dear friends, that is the way we're living. That is the golden age. That is how we are going to be living. That is how we live right now. Understand that there's 2 dimensions, or, okay, 12, but right now we're living in 2 lives right now. Do you get it? You can jump from the 3 to the 5, from the 4 to the 5, from the 4 to the 3rd. But when you're in your heart space, you're in the 5 and beyond. Right now, you that are on this call or on this, whatever you call it, we're in the 5 and beyond. We are in our hearts. We are in expansion. And just by listening to this voice that is being channeled right now, you're part of the divine, guys. And there's so much love and opening of the hearts that's happening right now. I just want you to experience that. Breathe it in. It's healing energy. It's love energy. It's expansive energy. It is clearing up some of the old stuff that might be sitting, that has been pressed down. It is coming up to the surface. And sometimes what happens when you are in the presence of the I am, or in the presence of this high frequency love, it can hurt because there's some things that are bottled up. Don't worry. Open up, breathe deeply. Because you are experiencing love, you're experiencing bliss, happiness, joy, expansion. Just allow that to happen. Just allow. And I'm enjoying spending this time with you. Understand the light has won. It is just a matter of time for everything, all the pieces to fall together. All the puzzle pieces to fall together. The light has won. And this is on many dimensions. This is galactic as well. This is not just, oh, by the way, let's do that. Let's take one for the galactics. Let's see what we have here. Because that can help us a little bit. Connecting with the galactics. And it's interesting, once you open up to all the dimensions, how you get downloaded with keys, with codes, just by watching this right now. The codes are coming through to your hearts, to your DNA, to your souls. Okay, so I'm going to take a card here. Let's see what the galactics have to tell us. Pioneering spirit. Okay. Interesting. 11. Aww. This is cool. When you look at this, there are some codes in there as well. So we're going to go in and see what they have. I just went past it. There you go. Lyra. The early beginnings of the Lyran civilization were filled with excitement about exploring the universe. They expanded their colonies rapidly and the civilizations grew quickly. These were the first forefathers of human heritage. Having a connection to this early Lyrian time, you also have a connection to this pioneering spirit. This spirit compels you to explore both the physical and the metaphysical worlds. Are we doing this right now? Is that cool or what? While this is a healthy pursuit, the lessons of the Lyrians have shown that this desire for exploration must also be balanced with daily life. It asks that your explorations be a way to embrace physical life and not escape it. Hello, Amber. So, go out and explore. Explore the physical, the metaphysical. The physical and the metaphysical, that's interesting. Bring it together. Integrate. Open up. I think that many times when we look at, and again, balance, home and career, balance. It's about balancing the male and the female. 11 is a good one too. It's a double number. You've seen it 4 times while watching this live. Go look what the angelic 11 means. 1-1. Right now we have 11 people. We just had 11 people on when you said that. That's cool. But let me also say like this, you know, when you start coming into the alignment, you align with all that is, and you align with Mother Earth, and you open your heart, you let the energy go through your heart and expand. There is nothing you can't do or be. That's how amazing it is. That's how amazing this whole exploration. 11, yeah, that is powerful. Now we have 11 people on again. When you say 11, look at that. Woohoo! Yes, baby. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna take from one of my best decks. And it's, of course, this one. This is the deck of Isis. Isis has come into my life a lot. Especially in 2012 when I needed to finish my book and when I needed to open up for my divinity and for my femininity. Isis came in with the power. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I knew she was going to be magnificent. And my bells out there are saying the same. You hear them? Portal of light. She glides on wings through time and space. There she is. There she is. I have my bells out there that always ring when strong energies are coming through. Let's see here. Portal. Okay. It is only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. Exactly. You are a being conscious on levels beyond the physical world. You are guiding. Exactly, Samantha. They are talking. They always talk with me. Yes. You are guided to work with your healing powers beyond the confines of time and space and to allow your sense of self to expand. Did we just say take that heart and just expand it beyond the universe, multiverses, galaxies, and whatever? It's easy, okay? It is safe for you to do this now. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual growth. You are not leaving your earthly awareness. You are instead adding to it. I don't know what kind of a life I would have if I didn't have my spiritual life, if I wasn't in bliss, if I wasn't in this other worlds. Very powerful. You are growing in power and awareness. You have had breakthrough insights where you realize that you are not who you thought you were. You are in fact a much vaster being. Sometimes this was shocking and uncomfortable and difficult to accept. At other times, it is gentle and made so much sense to you because you are learning to integrate this awareness of your vast self into your life. The practical consequences of doing so are extraordinary. To live with less and less fear and insecurity, to become more detached and more passionate, more loving and less demanding. To need less and receive more. to feel more joy and exert less force to attain it. Such wonderful gifts await you. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh, that is really what's happening. There's so much coming to each one of you, okay? You are also becoming capable of exerting healing influences beyond time and space, which means being able to help free yourself and others. And if you choose to share your healing gifts, you can learn to create freedom from trauma, attachment, history, and any other situation that may drain the life force and distract from divine love, no matter whether it's occurring in this or any other lifetime. So I do that. I work with these lifetimes, but also other lifetimes, because there is no past, present, future. There's only now. So when I'm looking at the other lifetimes, these are parallel lifetimes. I'm a hypnotherapist, so I access all of this. Plus, of course, not just being a hypnotherapist, I also work with, of course, the gift of seeing, the gift of channeling. I have the gift of being an open channel from the time I was born. So I'm always been not in just the physical life, but always in all the lives between as well. Isis will guide you to powers and abilities to heal that are beyond time and space. It starts with the realization that what has happened in the past has power over you only to the extent that you allow it. The portal of light is being opened to you now, to travel through time and space, to release the past, to open up to the future bright, and to call for more power in the present moment. Once you have done this for yourself, you are guided into the healing path, then you can share this with others. Be guided by the loving blessing of Isis to assist you in this sacred interdimensional travel now, for healing and understanding, for more growth and peace. The oracle of the portal of light also brings special guidance that a phase of time or experience is over and a new cycle is at a higher vibrational turn of the spiral is beginning. So prepare to ascend. I am your ascension guide, so prepare to ascend. Expect things to become lighter, freer, and faster moving in your life, even perhaps while you appear to be more surrendered and more peaceful within yourself. I think we're going to do a ritual today. And I want you just to allow yourself to release anything at all, conscious or unconscious, that you feel weighs you down. And so it is, Amber, yes. Just release it into the light. And this is what you're going to say quietly. In this light beyond time and space, I enter the portal of divine light and grace. I am free of shackles from this life or another. I surrender old fear to the Divine Mother. I now choose to be free of the past. In the present light of spirit I now bask. In the portal of light beyond all time, love and light frees me into peace sublime. And so be it. And so it is. There you go. So when we do this and open up to the portal of light, and we share that light with others, and the more of you that do it, the more of you will then help others do it. And then they will continue. And then they will continue. What happens? Light. Light. Light takes out the dark. And with that, my dear friends, my dear co-creators here, I am that I am. Please start embracing that, because so are you. Open up to the I am. Open up to the divine. Open up to the divine. Oh, Annette, one more time. I was about to close off, but let me just get one for you. I don't want people to feel that they didn't get... You gave me a heart too. Look at that. All the love. Okay, Annette, let's see what's happening with you. Just one moment, because I was about to close off here. Oh, here, I'm going to take one more because I'm getting comparison. Comparison has to do with feeling of not being good enough and then comparing with others. I know that that's more... Let's give you another one as well. Sometimes we do that. Patience. Open up to the patience. Okay, so first we have comparison. Comparison has to do with when we're comparing ourselves to others. When we're actually not seeing the worth of ourselves. We are like looking at me, but then what about over there, you know, or comparing to friends and, you know, but just open up to the divinity of you. This is very powerful as well, but they're saying here, open up to the patience of you. Sometimes we need to give ourselves patience. You know why? Because sometimes life is a little hard, okay? We need to embrace, we need to love ourselves, and we need to give ourselves the time that we need, right? And for each one of you that is watching, I want you to know that as you allow yourselves to melt away some of the stuff, my website, I can help you with a lot of things, but I want you to know that I am here. Yes, Annette. I am here for the good of all. I'm here to assist. I came down onto this planet to assist in awakening humanity. That's it. That's why I'm here. There's no other reason. I mean, I had to first go through my hardships, and I write about it in my book, but yeah, I first had to go through my hardships. But go into My Divine Connection with an XION.com and see what I have to offer. I have a lot more than is written there, but there's a lot of exciting things that I do. So without further ado, I am so happy that you guys are here, and I'm honored, and I love you guys. And I want you to know the light has won. Stay open in your hearts, stay in your hearts, expand with so much love and light. Over and out.